Tuesday. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Green Bay Packers taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
Davis, he'll try to run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
On first down, Rich. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. They'll drop to throw, and he fires one that's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick six. So dealing with this deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive. 1st and 10. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Back to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, much improved from week one. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
2nd and 6. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Davis.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A look there at how Davis did a week ago. 16 carries, 54 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first, but they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there, really nice play because it gives them a little bit of room to complete it.
So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick six. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get...
And it's a Packers touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 1st and 10, Rich. He finds his man, complete. It's Myers. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Now you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. The Falcons at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Stanley. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run the counter. It's Stanley.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Throwing on 1st down. Rich, he finds his man, complete. That's Myers. On 2nd down now, it's Stanley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They off to their big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This taken in at the goal line.
Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Here's a 2nd and 7.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
To throw on 2nd down. Rich, he finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. Rich. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, touchdown.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Now a give, right side. Stanley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Back to throw. Rich. Throw left side, complete. That's Myers. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rich. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
They'll try the left side. It's Stanley. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Stanley, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Davis. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. On now is the Packers punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They got the victory last week. That was against Jacksonville, and they lead this one as well right now out in front here. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Rich, he finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Rich looking middle, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Rich over the middle, complete. It's Myers. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now a give right side. Stanley. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw on third down. Rich. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down.
So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now back to throw. This one complete to Coleman. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Curry.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
On second down, Davis. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On play action, they'll throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried to dump off, lost yardage. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Rich. He finds his man, complete. It's Stanley. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rich. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rich. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Falcons first down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Stanley. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
To throw on 2nd down. Rich. He finds his man, complete. It's Myers. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there.
Here we go. Strike. Hot 70. Hot 70.
Looking to throw. Rich. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
A first down carry for Davis. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a dump off here complete.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
2nd and 9 now.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Curry. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
91 is the mark. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
He'll look to throw. This is caught.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there.
His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. The Falcons now are going to go on offense late in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
On 1st and 10, Rich, he finds his man, complete. It's Stanley. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Rich. He finds his man, complete. It's Stanley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Throwing on 1st down. Rich, throw left side, complete. That's Stanley. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rich, he finds his man, complete. That's Myers.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Looking to throw. Rich.
And this will be incomplete. Both players with a shot at it that time, but neither coming away with it.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll start at Raymond James Stadium, an NFC South matchup between New Orleans and Tampa Bay. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front. The Buccaneers trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. A touchdown pass for Trevor Lawrence. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And you can see there, it's the visiting LA Rams who have the lead in that one. The Rams locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? Find out. We give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Falcons ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. That's good for 28 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a give right side. Stanley.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
To throw on second down. Rich. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Stanley. And he'll be taken down at the 34. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Stanley. And he stopped immediately there. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Rich being chased out left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 2nd and 3.
He dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. Buying time to his... And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Curry.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
On now is the Packers punter. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Rich. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Stanley. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. On 2nd down now, it's Stanley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Stanley, and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game and they know it helps their team.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Rich feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of its hands quicker.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Rich under pressure, and they got to him again. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a 4th down. 4th and goal. So 2 sacks for the rookie. Definitely making an impact here in year 1.
And in a ton of different ways, because rushing the passer, that was supposed to be a skill that he was developing. Looks to me like he's figured it out already.
So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further.
A second field goal here in this 3rd quarter, and his 3rd of the game so far.
He's been an important part of the offense, that's for sure, and they may need him again before this one's said and done. So I would treat him like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. Leave him alone and let him focus.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way, just reached up and pulled it in, had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Inside give to Davis.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete from the contact. It's 2nd down.
Up the middle to Davis. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will cut the lead down to 13.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Fielded just outside the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
On first down,
Rich throwing quickly here, and he's got Jacobs. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun. Rich forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
The throw over the middle taken in. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Ready, set.
56, right there, 56. Yeah, I got you, 56 Mike.
On first and 10, Rich, he finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs.
Good job, D, good job.
Run the set.
Looking to throw on second down. Rich.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Back to throw. Rich. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And they'll accept that penalty.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They'll try the left side. Stanley. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. That run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They're going to try and run. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You know, sometimes the guy on the defensive side of the ball, he just has a good feeling or a good read, and he unleashed his defense on that one. Boy, they stopped him in a big way.
Yeah, I hate to be cliche, but sometimes we overanalyze. They just have more want. Looked like they had more want right there.
More want and more people to the ball.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Packers offense set to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
They'll come out throwing here on first.